Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Leona, and for today's video we will be talking about why Philippines is the call center capital of the world. Why? So tune in, okay, and watch this video. Ayun na nga guys, we will be talking about reasons why Philippines is the call center capital of the world. Okay? Because previously, years back, call center capital of the world is India. So now it's the Philippines. I'm not really sure if it's still the Philippines, but I think it is. So we will be talking some points based from what I know, what I understand, based from what's in my head. So guys, if you have something to argue with, or if you have any feedback about this video, comment below, okay? I'll be more than happy to check it out. I'll be more than happy to read your feedbacks and comments, because for sure that will help me. So first is language. Philippines is the third English-speaking country behind US and UK. And we have neutral accent. We have stronger English skills. I think that's one point, because alam nyo naman, mas madaling intindihin yung neutral accent lang. It can be understood by Americans, by Brits, by Australians, by people from New Zealand, those English-speaking countries. And that's I think that's the main reason why a lot of foreigners are also visiting the Philippines to learn English language, because a lot of Filipinos know how to speak English, because English is being used for business, for government, and also for education or for schools. So that's, I think, point number one. Now the second point is culture. Philippines is very western, very westernized, and we are colonized by Spain for 300 years and also by United States. We watch Hollywood movies, we watch American series, we play basketball, diba? Napaka-westernized And if you will see yung mga signage natin, they're in English. Compare Philippines to other countries like Japan, China, Thailand, Cambodia. Kung makikita mo yung mga signage nila, alam mo yun, nasa ibang alphabet, nasa ibang language. Those are very Asian. But us, here in the Philippines, we use English language sa mga signage natin. So, people from West will be able to survive, not to get lost in the Philippines. So yun, diba? Another thing, we have a better cultural fit to support customers from US, Canada, or United Kingdom, or even Australia. So, do you guys agree with my second point? Okay, there you go. So third point, kung bakit karamihan ng mga companies nag-outsource sa Philippines is because of salary. Sad but true. We have low wage kumpara sa iba. Alam mo yun, mababa talagang sahuran dito. So kung quality yung trabaho pero mababa ang pasahod, mas malaki ang kita ng kumpanya. Aminin nyo, kung meron kayong kakilalang call center agent sa United States, parehas kayo ng account, mawiwindang ka kung magkano kinikita nila on a daily basis kumpara sa'yo. Yun. And I think that's one reason why a lot of companies are choosing Philippines kasi sobrang baba nga ng, alam mo yung minimum wage natin dito sa Philippines. I-compare mo to countries like Taiwan, Singapore. Singapore also speaks English, but ang taas ng minimum wage nila doon. So yun, I think that's the third point. Fourth naman is education. Filipinos are highly educated. Also, companies has very strict qualifications. So, parang karamihan ng mga schools ngayon sa Philippines, they are preparing the students para if in case bet nilang maging call center agent, alam mo yun, mas prepared, mas sila suitable for the job. And minsan ang taas din ng qualifications ng mga companies para mag-hire ng call center agent. Naalala ko nga dati nung nag-a-apply ako, for initial interview, there's 20 people na may initial interview. 20 kami, nasa mahabang table, inisa-isa yon initial interview. And unfortunately, sa 20 yun, 3 lang ang pumasa. And naalala ko nun, puro mga college graduate pa yung mga yun, ha. So, nandoon yung quality, prepare ng mga schools, yung mga students. Pero, nasa company pa din. Napaka-strict ng kanilang qualifications. So, if they think na hindi ka pwede, then you will definitely say goodbye. Apply ka na lang ulit. So, yun. Napakahirap din talagang pumasa. Marami akong kakilala na nagsa-struggle na makapasa sa call center, pero bet na bet talaga nila na makapasa sa call center. So, alam mo yun, pagtatrabahuhan mo talaga, magsusunog ka ng kilay, and gagawin mo yung lahat ng bagay na magiging beneficial for you para makapasa ka sa next application mo. My fifth point is versatility. Yes, we're very versatile. We used to wearing different hats, and we are used in doing a lot of tasks. We can be a one-man team. One example is when TLs train you, hindi sila madamot mag-share ng knowledge nila. And imagine, tayo pang nag-a-adjust. Dahil sa work na to, lahat ng call center agents sa Philippines, sanay nang matulog sa araw at gising sa gabi. We adjust. We're very versatile. Una, sabi ko, hindi madamot ang mga Pilipino sa pag-share ng knowledge nila. As a good leader, karamihan ng mga good leader, they share their best practices to their agents. They share their best practices to people na sa tingin nila mayroong pagkakataon, or sa tingin nila kayang ma-promote, ganyan. Hindi sila madamot. And tayo namang tinuturuan, alam mo yun, versatile tayo, tinatry natin gawin yung mga bagay-bagay na yan. Tingnan mo, pag SME, di ba tinuturuan ng TL niya, ng mga admin task. Kaya yung SME na yan, eventually, nagiging TL, kasi alam niya na yung mga task ng TL, nagiging versatile siya. Minsan yung mga TL na yan, sila pa yung minsan nagiging, alam mo, kapag wala yung manager na, sila yung, minsan acting manager, ganyan. Alam mo, versatile tayong mga Filipino. We can do a lot of tasks. May mga agents nga, diba? Tinitraining niya yan ang mga TL nila minsan. Kasi, kung sa tingin ng TL niya, merong chance tong si agent na ma-promote, or maging SME, or TL din, if in case, bibigyan niya yan si agent ng mga tasks. Ito namang si agent, dahil willing din siya, gagawin niya yung mga task na yon, di ba? Kasi ipapractice siya tinitraining. Dati naalala ko nung nasa teleperformance pa ako, yung TL ko, pinapractice niya talaga ako sa Excel. Kasi nga, gusto ko mag-apply for workforce. eh maraming ganun mga XL kinene. So, trainin niya ako doon, alam mo yun, para maging prepared ako. Nung naging SME din ako, yung TL ko laging nagbibigay sa akin ng advice. Yung mga SMEs namin, binibigyan din ako ng advice. They're not madamot, alam mo yun. They're very much willing to help. Para naman, kung gusto mong mag-step up, medyo may idea ka na kung ano yung mga dapat gawin, kung ano yung mga dapat isagot sa mga questions, ganyan. So, ganyan tayo. And we're very versatile. Kaya nating mag-adapt agad sa mga changes. Tulad niya, may bago na namang service na binukas tong company or itong client. Oh, training kagad yan, sis. Kailangan, mabilis kang mag-adapt. Kailangan mabilis kang mabilis mo makuha yung mga bagay-bagay, di ba? Ganyan tayo. We can adapt. We are versatile. That's my 5th point. Now, my 6th point is empathy. Filipinos are good in showing empathy. That is why most Filipinos are doctors, nurses, nannies, caregivers, and customer service representatives. We are good in providing care and help to others, diba? It's innate in our culture, in us, to provide help, to share. That's why madali na lang sa mga Filipino ang mag-empathize sa mga customer, lalo na yung mga umiiyak na customer. Alam mo yun, you need to help them, ganyan. So for me, I think beneficial siya kasi nga innate na sa atin yung mag-care sa iba. And sa pagiging yun na nga, customer service representative, especially yung mga accounts ng yung sa mga call center, ganyan. Kasi karamihan ng mga call center talaga, kung hindi yan, kapag mga inbound, mga customer service representative yan, nagpo-provide ng help. So, part doon ang empathy. Kasi, kung marunong ka mag-empathize sa customer mo, at naging good call yun, survey ka, di ba? E-metric yung survey na yan eh. So, yun. And lastly, solid government support. Solid government support. As what I understand and I remembered, na-surpass na nga ng BPO industry yung GDP, tama ba ako? Ng OFW. Alam mo, ganun ka-strong yung ating industry. And the government sees that, and that's why parang mas booming talaga yung BPO industry dito sa Philippines kasi sinusuportahan siya ng ating government. So sa tingin ko yun yung mga reasons kung bakit number 1 or call center capital ng Philippines. And I hope that alagaan natin siya. Tayong mga call center agents, tayong mga nasa BPO industry, let's take care or let's take good care of our job kasi ayaw naman natin mawala ang BPO dito sa Philippines, diba? Marami siyang tinutulungan. Tulad ko, yan, isa ako sa mga natutulungan ng industry na ito. So, kayo din, sana, let's do our best. Let's do our best na makip natin tong pagiging capital of the world, call center capital of the world. Kasi, beneficial siya for us. If nakikita ng mga clients, ng mga companies na strong talaga ng Philippines in this industry, for sure mas marami pang trabaho ang mapupunta sa Philippines. Kasi naririnig nila mas maganda ang feedback tungkol sa mga sa mga bagay-bagay, ang yun, tungkol sa mga nagtatrabaho dito sa Philippines. And admit nyo yan, guys, most of the time nga, napagkakamalan pa tayong American or Brits, ganyan. Kasi minsan may mga call center agents na sobrang kaya nilang mag-adapt, nakukuha nila yung mga accent ng mga kausap nila, di ba? Alam mo yun? na namimimik nila, and that's also helpful kasi hindi na nag-a-ask pa ng ibang customer service representative from a different country yung kausap mo kasi, alam mo yun, Naintindihan ka nila. They can understand you. So, beneficial talaga sa atin ang may neutral accent, that we understand their culture, American culture, Brits, Australian, Canadian, whatsoever. So, I think that's the main reason why Philippines is the capital, the call center capital of the world. We have a lot of things to show to them. We have a lot of things to provide to them. And ang kailangan lang natin gawin is to take good care of our job. So, yon. So, guys, tapos na naman ang ating video. If you have any comments, suggestions, violent reactions, or something to correct about this video, comment below. And don't forget to like. Also, subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for future uploads. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.